Can we start with on the positive note?
Yeah.
Are we starting a podcast right now?
Are we starting? All right. 3, 2, 1. Action. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to Mid22.
Episode 2. Let's go. Coming up to you real. Hot diddy hot. No.
All right. Now that that's over.
Okay, let's redo it again. I don't like it.
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
I feel like it just sounds like a baby. Can I try it again? Like I want to be less foreigner.
No, this is exactly who you are.
I be more
This is
local,
exactly
please.
who you are.
Oh, bro. Dude,
No.
look at this. The wave is a little too high.
Look at authenticity. Authenticity.
Okay.
Authenticity.
I'm gonna lower everything.
All right,
little
you're a little bit loud.
Okay.
All right, guys,
go.
if you watched the first episode, I'm here to redeem myself as the audio engineer. Just kidding. Ming did all the sound checks and everything before. I've just had the headphones on.
Cute.
He almost killed me after that last one. Okay. Well, one thing is, oh yeah, he's ready. One thing I noticed is we didn't ever say our names on the last one.
We'll never introduce our names.
No.
This should be a thing. You know what I mean? Like nobody would ever know.
His
we'll have
name's
guessed, but like we'll never say our names. Come on, let's do it.
my name is Michelle.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck.
And this
Fuck
is
you.
this is Ming. And welcome to our podcast. Anyways, so
Episode 2.
you may be wondering, there's a lot going on right now. Got backpack, we have a new setting. If you didn't notice, we have an array of foreign fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you wearing the backpack, first of all? Tell him. Let him know.
Oh, it's your backpack.
It is.
First of all.
This just came in the mail. I got a brand new backpacking backpack. Your girl's going to be traveling this summer, so I gotta be prepped. I need, the waist support, show him the waist support. Yeah. I need that evenly distributed weight. You know what I mean? So he's testing it out for me. He's doing a product testing right now.
I just like to carry baggages.
Just like how he does it every day. No, it's actually to show you, it's actually to symbolize our journey around the world of exotic fruits.
Exactly.
Where do we get these fruits?
So we went to Central Market today because
want to be
we're
bougie.
be balling like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know why we wanted to be bougie.
Standards, man.
Yes.
And so we saw they got these little sections, and then they have all the Zaza in the world. I don't know. I mean, some of these foods I've never seen, but
yeah, it's actually really cool. Do you want to jump into the fruit right now?
let's save it to like the later. When we like have no stuff to talk about. Then we do the fruits.
Okay. Well, we'll be tasting. I'll be chopping up, and we're gonna be taste testing and rating these fruits. But more on that later.
Tune in.
Yes. So I guess a little update. It's been 2 weeks since the last podcast. We are a little late. I just came back from Coachella. I was Coachella week 2.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I just got back literally yesterday, so I'm still recovering. So we're kind of getting back on our grind right now.
Show them your badge.
Oh.
This guy, VIP right here.
Yeah, it was a birthday gift. I don't have the money to be going VIP, but it was a birthday gift. It was such a fun weekend. But yeah, Ming said that we had to record another podcast if we get 10 views on the last one. So
keep coming.
So
this one, if we get 20, then we'll do the next.
Yeah.
Double. If we every time double it. If we get to 20 views this time, we'll
go
episode
do the
3.
episode 3. So
yeah.
What you want, you shall receive.
That's what people want, man. They just love us trying to talk.
Trying to talk and rate shit. Okay, so I don't know what were you up to while I was gone at Coachella?
I did a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I did a shoot. I'd say that's literally it.
What kind of shoot?
For like three days, right?
I was gone for like 3-4 days. It doesn't sound like that long, but I feel like for our work, like 3 or 4 days, because we're usually working like every day. So I feel like 3 or 4 days felt like a long time. So how was your shoot? It was his first solo shoot without me
It was great.
in a while.
It was amazing.
No, nobody was there holding the reflector though.
None of that. It's actually kind of I've done shoot by myself, but that was my first time doing a event shoot in like a professional setting.
Mm-hmm.
Some people reached out to me. Shout out to Kevin. I don't know if you ever watched this,
But
or if he knows, but great guy. Put me on this like so. I think he got reached out to some like Christian group, and then they were just doing this big like motivational speech talk, and then they have like a lot of like Christian people, like Christian influencers. They got.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea what the event was. I just literally pulled up to this like mega church, and then,
Was it in Austin?
It's in Austin, yeah.
Interesting.
But it's one of those like young hip church, you know.
Yeah, like
and
they
then,
have like a band, like a live band.
The live band, and then they got like.
Shout out to anybody who's in YL. You don't know what YL is? It's okay.
And then
it's a Christian thing.
It's a Christian thing. I don't know the lingo. So it's kind of definitely off-putting, and then everybody in there got tattoos and shit.
It's like the woke ones.
Yeah, the woke Jesus, but it's saying some crazy shit. I don't know.
Was it cool though?
It was cool. Yeah, like I have no expectation of what it was. I just showed up. I thought it was like because I've been doing some low-key work for just individuals, you know, never organizations. We're doing shit on this level. We're doing shit with organizations, and you be surprised at like because they know what they wanted, and it's like they don't give a fuck about you. You know, you just there to do your job, and that's it. And they expect you to be professional, because like all the shoots that we've been done is with like individuals, and they hire us, and then we show up, and then we have to talk to them about the process. You know, so it's like the first shoot I done.
Where they almost like directed you.
Yeah, then it's like to me, okay, you're gonna stay post here, so they gave me a booth, and then I'll just do. We have this like meet and greet process where they just like keep sending people. So like, there's like a line of VIPs, right? They just bought their tickets and come in to see the famous people, the celebrities, and then the celebrities posted up with me, and then they'll just come through. The people just come through and take pictures with the celebrities, and they're just like holding each other's hands and shit. And then I just click real quick, and then just come and go. And then I met
really fast paced.
Yeah, I met the guy from the Duck Dynasty. I have no idea who he was.
I don't even know. Like I've heard of Duck Dynasty, but I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's I find out it's not music. It's a show. They're not a band.
Not a band.
Yeah, he was like he's a great guy, like very down to earth. But it's just like he showed up. He kind of like I thought like the vibe that he gave off to me was like he expected me to know who he was, and I just like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is me. I have no idea what the fuck this dude is.
Do you know his name?
His name is Willie. It's Willie from Duck
Willie
Dynasty.
from Duck Dynasty. You're like,
no,
cool.
He didn't even say his name because he thought I knew.
You knew him,
and I just because like I just shook his hand. It's like, hey, nice to meet
how
you.
was the interaction?
I was like, okay, so I was like, hey, my name is Ming. Nice to meet you. And then he's like, oh, nice to meet you. And he didn't say his name. And then, because like in his mind, he probably thought I knew who he was, and then he saw me in my face, and then he's like, oh, he has no idea.
You humbled him.
I humbled him, bro.
That's actually hilarious. Well, Willie from Duck Dynasty. Now he knows you.
Please repost. I mean, he's a great guy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take a photo with him?
No.
Oh man, that would be so funny if we could like put a photo of you guys up. We're gonna put a photoshopped one up.
Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. And then this is the other guy, Nick Volchik. Forgive me if I got the name wrong. He's also there. You know the guy that has no
English is not his first language.
I don't know if you know from the last episode with my accent. I don't speak this at home. And yeah, so the Nick guy, he the one with no leg and no arms. You've heard of him? I feel like we saw it in high school. Like this guy, like is pretty big in the Christian thing, big on religion. You know, he just like every
he like does testimonies basically.
Yeah, no, like every Christian high school, he play this guy. He's like wiggle with no arms and legs, and then he'll tell you how hard his life is, and he overcomes it. Like, you never seen him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll post a picture here.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it's really cool, really down to earth. Like
the first Nick that showed up was Nick Cannon.
Of course, that's famous. You have to have seen this guy. You have not seen this guy before?
Oh wait, yeah, I think I have.
I don't know his name off top of my head.
But you've seen him.
But you've seen him, you know? Like,
yeah. I see. Yeah. Yeah. So he's one of those one of those guys that like does testimonies.
Yeah, man. Those people like their job is literally just
to
go inspire people. So I don't know, kind of weird to me. But like,
how's that weird? I mean,
the thing about your job is you have to be. You go up to a place. You go to speak to people and then say like how great your life is now. Like you overcame some shit, you know, and then you just like, now my life is good. So people are inspired by that, you know. But it just sound for me. It's like I feel like you're never gonna be. Sounds fucking pessimistic, but I just feel like it's hard. I can see it. I can see it in their eyes too. It's like they're also going through it, you know. But like their job is literally to, like, telling people like their life is good, you know. But everybody got a fucking problem, so I don't know. It's weird.
I know. I mean, I think for most people, I mean, I think it's more like being able to be relatable to others. You know what I mean? Like other people in his situation.
Yeah.
Being like, because also for him specifically, he doesn't have any arms or legs. If you don't know him, so he has. Was he in an accident? Or does it really matter? But
he was born with
he was born that way. But
born different.
For a lot, yeah, it was born different. But that means like a lot of people that are in the same circumstances, I feel like there's still not that many people to relate with, you know what I mean? So to have that big of a platform, I mean, I'm sure obviously he goes through his day-to-day struggles, but I don't know. I think it's also a nice thing. I don't think it's that weird, personally.
Yeah. Well, me and him just like kind of posted up in the booth, you know, and then when there's like we're waiting for the all the people, what do you call it, clients, customers,
clients.
Audience. No, it's not clients. It's just they came here for the show and then just doing a meet and greet. So I guess like the fans. Oh, the fans.
Yeah, the fans.
And then coming in, and then we'll have like a period of time. It's kind of awkward. It's me and him. I was just looking at him, and he's like yawning because it's 6 in the morning. Oh. I feel that. Yeah.
So overall, how was the commercial experience for you? Did you like enjoy it? Like, did you learn anything from it? Would you want to go back and do some more stuff like that?
Dude, the craziest part is I don't have a flash. So
a flash was supposed to come. He ordered it through my Amazon Prime, but it like got delayed.
So I had to go get a flash the day of. Like I went to Position Camera, and then I was like, oh yeah, I have this event shoot, and then I need some gears. And the lady was introduced me. Like, oh wow, okay, then just like give me a flash. And I was like, I look in this flash. I was like, I don't have no idea how to use it. I was asking those questions, and then she's just so concerned, like, oh, you have a shoot tomorrow, and you don't know how to use any of this. And I was like, hey, yeah, man, like, the fuck. I mean, I do this a lot. It's like, I literally, I will learn something and I go do it the next day. So kind of get used to that. But the day of, I was literally kind of very, very nerve-wracking because at one point the battery died on me. I didn't know the flash that I bought, it basically burned through batteries like crazy. Yeah. So I only have one extra to just in case, because usually when I shoot with my camera, I just bring two batteries and then I'm good, you know. But for the flash, it literally like burned through it so fast. I ran 6 batteries. Like,
wow. Yeah. The whole day. Interesting.
Crazy. So, yeah, I didn't know flash burned through batteries like that. I guess the lesson learned. So I was kind of nervous, and there's this one girl, I think she has like seizure or something, so they turn off the flash, like I turn off the flash and I have to adjust my camera settings. So the next person coming in, like I took it with the run setting, so like the picture came up blurry. But I didn't get time to catch it. So like after the shoot, like I was looking at it, I was like, oh fuck. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't take that into because like in all the normal shoots that we've done, you have room for error, you know. But in that setting, it's like people come and go. You only get one chance, and then they pay $400 for a ticket. Yeah. And then they're like looking forward to see the photos with their like fucking superheroes, you know. And then like this fucking dude.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure.
And you have to do good on everyone. Yeah. You know. So I fucked up morning. I had one bad picture, and like every other one's is good, you know. But just one, you can't have one. You can mess up one thing.
You can't have one mistake.
Yeah. So, but good thing, Kevin like covered my ass a lot. So, Shout out to Kevin.
Mhm.
I'll link his shit below. I don't know if anybody want to check it out.
I mean, I think it was a good experience though for
Yeah.
you overall, because usually I feel like um we like to shoot a lot of creative stuff. I mean, lately we've been doing some grad stuff. He used to do a lot of like fashion and just like that type of thing. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's just definitely a different ball game.
Yeah.
But that's one thing too we've noticed, because within our studio we've been trying to expand, and just also play, like we've gotten into product photography. We've been interested in getting to real estate photography, but every single one, right? Even though
Mhm.
you're still using a camera, is completely different. Like
Yeah.
it's a totally different ball game, you
Yeah,
know?
and then people you deal with is different. Like in corporate setting, it's completely different than like you doing like something for like if let's
Like
say
a
if you're client,
fashion
yeah, or
magazine.
like weddings, you know, like it's
Yes.
different social settings. Even though
Mhm.
even if you work with the same people, but if it's different social settings,
Mhm.
the shoot
There's
is
different,
different. Yeah.
for sure. I think there's like also different ways, like subtle ways, like where you obviously you have to kind of act differently a little bit, or
Yeah.
like there's formalities in some and not, and like I don't know. There's and like in yours it sounds like high pressure. Like that sounds intense.
Dude, it's
Like
a lot of pressure.
yeah,
Mhm.
it would have been really intense.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that you got to do it though. So
The pay is really good. Like those people don't give a fuck about like
mm,
how artistic the pictures is. You know, they
mhm.
just want
A good crisp picture.
yeah a picture and serve the purpose and then so like they'll be paying you good. You know,
Mm.
I wasn't even asking. I
Mhm.
just kind of I was kind of just like asking like a price that I think was high. So if they don't agree, then I don't feel because I'm not inclined to do this shoot. So like I will set my price high, you know. But if they
Mhm.
did say it, I was kind of surprised they say yes.
Mhm.
And then after that day, I learned like, oh, that wasn't even like high
Yeah.
yeah, at all, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's a lot of photography. I was wondering like, oh, how all these photographers survive out there? You know, it's like
Mhm.
those people like if they deal with like the corporate world,
Mm.
they are on a payroll. It just deliver professional like have no room for mistakes. Just like
Mhm.
every single one is crisp, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just
Definitely commend those photographers. You know, I think like there's a lot of, I don't know how to explain. Like I feel like in the photography world, especially with like creative photography, sometimes it's like, oh, people are like, oh, looking down on other people doing
yeah.
grad shoots, or people looking down like, oh, you're doing weddings, or like, you know, it's just like there's sometimes there's like this underlying what do you call it? Like not stereotypes, but underlying, I don't know. It's like an underlying hierarchy too. Like people want to be like creative, or like other people are just in it for the money. But like honestly, I just feel like at this point, now that we've both like experienced a little bit more what it's like to be in this industry, I just have mad respect for like every single one.
If you're good at what you do, you know, no matter what
Mhm.
it is, then yeah,
Mhm.
you learn the way, you paved the way, you
Yeah.
have went through some shit, you know,
Just
like
and like just the fact too that you even like that you even are pursuing photography in general, or anything like art like that. I just like, I commend it, I respect it, because I don't know, there's a lot of hustle that comes with this lifestyle, right? There's a
yeah.
lot, so no matter which genre of photography or art that you do. So definitely something that we learned. Wait, let's take a quick pause,
Yeah,
and we're gonna choose a fruit.
oh, we're doing the fruits already?
Well, we can do it as we go, you know, like try a fruit, give it a rating, then we
Oh.
continue, you know? I mean,
I see, just threw it off. Okay, yeah.
give
Then we
it,
can have to like a
yeah.
clean palette.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Let's do that segment.
Yes, we have 7 different fruit here. Which one do you want to start with? You can choose one.
Let's start with the mangosteen, cause like I miss this
Mangosteen? Okay.
shit. I eat this shit a lot.
I don't know if this is not really popular in America. It's definitely like an Asian thing. It's called a mangosteen. What do you call it in Mandarin?
Fuck, I forgot.
he's
I knew you were gonna ask that. Fuck.
in Vietnamese, we call this mangkop, or that's how like Southern Vietnamese people say mangkop.
Fuck, I forgot, dude.
How do you forget?
But I eat this a lot as a kid. Like, I grew up with this shit. Like, it's so expensive here.
It is.
It's-
I'm not gonna. This one was like $4.
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna lie.
OMG.
So
But
we're gonna savor every single bite of all these fruit.
yeah,
Here, you look it up.
when I was younger, we just go through this shit. Like my parents.
Yeah,
well,
we would buy
family-
bags
yeah,
of these.
yeah.
You know.
You do?
Yeah.
Shit,
My parents would buy literally like sacks, and you could buy like I don't know 12 of them, 15 of them, and my family would like go through the whole bag like in one night. So like we're gonna here look up the name while I open it. How do you open it? We usually just crack them open.
Really?
Yeah. How do you open it? Do you bite them?
No, you can't open the top.
There's different ways.
I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe,
I usually crack
maybe
them.
I don't know.
I usually crack them like this. I don't know if you can see. And then once you open it, there's like a white flesh inside.
Oh,
So,
this one looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
Good spot.
Okay. So yeah, it's like a white flesh inside. If you can see. All right, let's try it. So we're gonna be rating them 1 to 10. Obviously, we don't know most like some of these fruits, so we don't know if they're like ripe, but we'll rate them 1 to 10, and then we'll put them all in a list together at the end. Okay. Dude, this looks good.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like a soft fruit. Cheers.
This one's good.
Dude, this is good. I'm surprised because usually we usually get like mangosteen at like the Asian markets, you know, but I guess Whole Food has like the exotic fruit plug now. So if anyone's never had it, it's like pretty soft on the inside. I would describe it sweet.
It's not like any other fruits.
It's true. It has a distinct taste, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like I can't really be like, oh, like this is like an apple. That's like, it definitely has its own distinct taste, but it's sweet, juicy. I think if like you're trying to get into exotic fruits, I think this would be an easy one to get into.
I don't know if we would get into exotic fruits. It doesn't. I don't think because the price is so high. So in here, I don't think it's worth it.
I don't know. I've been seeing like on TikTok that there's like an exotic fruit market out there. There's like people that just like make TikToks of them trying fruit.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you can definitely try it. It's worth trying it, but it's not like
People are gonna-
apples. You know, like it's
Yeah.
eat apples. Apples always gonna be good.
Mhm.
You know, or bananas.
Mhm.
So like if you're paying $12 for a piece of fruit, like it's just for fun.
Yeah,
And
true.
it's cool, you know. But like if for a lifestyle, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like literally move to like
Yeah.
Vietnam to enjoy this lifestyle. Okay, that was so solid. I will give that. Like, honestly, that was like one of the better mangosteens I've had in my life. What would you give it?
Give it like solid 8.5.
Yeah, I was thinking like 8, 9.
And then the rest is like money wise, you know, it just like this is not very economical.
Okay,
And I'm all about budget.
let's do like a rating of like overall taste and then rating like bang for your buck rating. Okay, so I feel like for taste, 8.5. It was really solid.
Yeah, same.
Bang for your buck.
Bang
though?
for your buck, maybe like 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10?
Yeah.
No, I would give it like a 5. Like if I really craved it, I would go back and get it. But definitely not like
Which one is the most expensive?
I don't remember.
I think it might be that one. Might have been that one.
It might have that one or this horny one, but we'll get to that next. Okay. Did you find out the name? You're not even a real Chinese person.
I don't even know what to type in.
Mangosteen in
In Chinese.
Mandarin.
Okay.
You're an imposter. Who are you? Where do you belong? He's an alien.
I actually didn't know what this name was in English neither before.
Till today.
Yeah. Actually, I saw it in Beef, the show, and they was eating mangosteen. I
Yes.
was like, oh, that's what it's called. And
Yeah.
bro, so that show, it's amazing.
Here, while he looks it up, I found some stuff from the Central Market. They say a mangosteen is balanced sweet and sour, citrus, peach, and exotic flavors. So, I don't know if that was a better explanation of the flavor, but hope you.
Now, when I search up mangosteen, they thought I meant mango steam, so like the game. The game.
That's funny. All right. Well, I guess if any of you watching out there know the Mandarin name for mangosteen,
What the fuck?
comment it.
I'm gonna ask my mom. What the fuck? How am I forgot it?
Comment it. All right.
Oh, Sanju.
Shanju.
I guess you don't have to comment it.
You can comment if you want to.
Sanju.
Shanju.
It says it means mountain bamboo.
Mountain bamboo. That's the one thing I love about Mandarin. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I did take one Mandarin class. And Ming, I used to call Ming to be like my study buddy. But it's like they don't really make new words. For example, like phone, cell phone is like
Mm-hmm.
electric talk. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just use existing words, but they connect them together, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if that's
Efficient. Yeah.
yeah, it's just efficient. Like you know all the words, and then instead of making brand new words like in the English language, I'm pretty sure they put like, um, I don't know, they would put like some of the new slang. Like
Mm.
I'm pretty sure
So it's just like there's new words coming out in
like
English.
I put
Yeah.
like Urban Dictionary words. Like some of them are actually now in like the Merriam-Webster dictionary now. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Like they actually like made new words, but
Yeah.
like in Mandarin they don't do that, which is pretty interesting. I feel like.
Well, we do that sometimes. Sometimes like if like there is like a borrowed English words, you know, then we'll like come up with something.
With something.
Yeah, but like that's actually really easy for people to like learn shit.
Mm.
Because imagine if you are learning like a element or something, you know, and then you just basically it's like combining elements, and you kind of sort of know the roots of the element, you know.
Well, like for us,
Mm-hmm.
for example, we have like a staircase. We have stairs, right?
Yeah.
And then we have a different word for like escalator,
Uh-huh.
which is, you know, but then like when I was learning Mandarin, it was like escalator was like the same word as like electric stairs or some shit, something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I don't know. I think that's cool. That's like a cool language thing. Fun fact. But I don't know. I'm not an expert, so if I'm wrong, don't hold me to it.
Any of the Chinese language experts out there, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm also Chinese, so I'm also like judging you.
Okay, so.
Tell me, I guess it's your time to share your story.
Oh yeah, I guess I just came. So he just gave you an update about him. I went to Coachella, which was my first like really big music festival. Like, I've been to like Austin City Limits, which is a small one in Austin, like a big one but smaller one in comparison. But I went to Coachella this year, and it was in Indio, which is like basically the desert in California if you've never been. But it was crazy. One thing, because I used to organize like shows and like little concerts and things, and like with like at our biggest audience was only like 300 to 400 people, and that took like 2 months for me to organize. And I don't know, just like seeing something that big, and like all of the stages, all of the artists, all of the decorations, all the vendors, like it's actually like an amazing thing, you know? Like like thinking about like all the production that goes behind it, like every little thing, the behind the scenes, even the way they like route like cuz they have like a section where like a section within the VIP section where it's like the artist section. It's like the VIP section, and where like they have like carts, like, you know, carting the artist back and forth, and like different things. Like everything is like so organized. It's like actually beautiful, you know. It's like if you think about it, and I don't know, overall, just from that standpoint, I thought it was incredible. From the music standpoint, it was incredible. Like, I don't know if you watched the last episode, you know that I make music and I sing. But it's definitely just it was pretty incredible just to see, you know, some of the world's biggest artists. And there was one DJ set we saw by two friends. I never heard of them before. It was like one of my favorite performances of the night. But they like literally showed themselves, like they basically were like, they're literally two regular guys, like two friends, and they like been going to Coachella since they were 13 years old. And I literally put the picture up of them like when they were 13-year-old, like at Coachella, and like now they're like playing on the Sahara stage, one of the biggest stages at Coachella. And it's like, it's just like it was just really cool, really inspirational, and obviously all the audience members, everyone's like wearing their outfits, and it's just such a vibe. Like it felt like a movie. I've explained it to him already earlier, but like I feel like I just. Like, when people are like, oh my god, this experience was a movie, like, it really felt like a movie. Like, the minutes were long, but the whole weekend passed by, like, in a flash. And it felt like the feeling of when you're watching a long movie, like Avengers Endgame, and you, like, walk out of the movie theater for the first time, and, like, the light, like, hits your eyes, and you're like, oh my god, I'm back into reality, you know? So it was definitely kind of crazy. It was a really beautiful experience. I had a great group. but I'm also very happy to be back home. Very back. Like this is my home actually. Welcome to my living room. But I'm happy to be back home. I'm happy to be back here and about happy to be working and getting back on the grind again.
Dude, how do I'm a little skeptical. It's kind of like the thing because when you see it outside, like there's like a stereotype attaching to like Coachella. You know, like people go in there. It's kind of like all the like I don't know airheads. You know, like oh I'm just go there do drugs and then my life is perfect. You know, that kind of energy. But I've never been, and then maybe I'm just a hater. But I feel like is it really that good, man? Well, what do you mean? Like it just.
I mean, well, one thing that I thought like was crazy. I mean, your whole airhead thing. I just feel like it's so interesting actually, like all the different people that are there. Like of course there are those people and but like even within our group, you know, we had like our group age range it was like from like 22 to like 36 or something and like one of our group members is like a mom who's like a lawyer and then the other one is like just graduated from college and like you know, I'm a photographer, there's another doctor and like everyone was just so different and then like even that was just within our group but it was just so interesting like in Coachella was just from like I don't know if there's an age limit but I saw people that seemed really young. There were some kids there were also like old people there, people of all different colors, so I don't know, like I just feel like it's just really interesting seeing being in an environment where there's so many different types of people from everywhere and they're all here to like enjoy one thing and like gravitated by like music like specifically. I don't know, I think it's just like in general on a day-to-day basis we just don't get to experience that type of feeling, you know. I think you're just being a hater.
I don't know. I've never went to a big concert like that, so I don't know. I've been to concerts, but they're all indoor. I've never been to outdoor concerts, so I don't know what it's like.
I honestly think you would have loved it.
Yeah.
I honestly like I know you well enough. Like I don't know. I honestly think you would have loved it. It was just like it's like you know that feeling whenever you go to like Zilker, for example, on a Sunday and it's like and it's like it's super lively. Like there's people playing volleyball and there's dogs running and people are like happy and like there's music playing and like or like when you go to Barton or something, it's just like when you go to that environment, but just imagine like on a bigger scale, it's like you're in your own. It's like you're in like your own world, kind of. I don't know. I just think it's amazing that like your people are able to create those kind of spaces, like intentionally create those type of spaces.
That's pretty cool. I respect that.
Like I think there's, it's just amazing to think how much went into it to create that type of space. So I really appreciate it. It was my first Coachella. I definitely am okay with taking a break from like festivals and partying and everything for like the next couple of months, but as much as I can and get back to the grind because I was telling you like it's nice to have those like breaks from reality, but if you're anything like me, I just feel like now I got to enjoy it, but now I'm like I crave almost like to get back to the grind and like to work. But it's not like sometimes when you're enjoying life too much, it's almost like sometimes you feel like you're like not an imposter, but like maybe it doesn't really feel like you deserve it, you know. Sometimes like things that are like to truly enjoy luxury is like also it goes hand in hand with also like working hard, like earning that luxury, right? Like it's different. Like if I just like got a free like meal versus like I spent like all day like cooking it, like, you know, and like I don't know, it's just it's something different. Like when I get a gift, it's different than like me buying myself something because I know how hard like every penny that I spent on this I worked for. You know? So I definitely am excited. That's like one of the reasons why I'm excited to come back. I loved it, but it's nice to be back working again.
And then there's some people, oh man, I don't know. Like there are people just like trying to escape all the time, and then just like I'm going to a concert all the time, you know. But then I don't know, because you almost it's like that same thing. You have to have dark to have light type of thing. You know,
the duality.
Like what you said. I agree. Yeah, like 100%.
You know, I mean, I know people like that. And there's like no hate towards it, but it's just like I feel like for me, if I stayed in the state of just like trying to escape reality, it's like, I just feel like I would be like constantly lost. You know what I mean? It's like you have nothing to ground you. You know what I mean? It's like you want to fly, but it's like I don't know if that makes
But
sense.
you also, even birds walk sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. Even birds walk sometimes. And it's true. It's like you need that. It's everything about balance. And speaking of I think it's time to balance in some more fruit into our diet.
Yeah, ran out of things to say. I see you smooth as well.
Yeah, smooth with it. Okay, I really want to try this. I'm curious. So this is called a star apple. Oop, I messed up the set. Okay, this is called a star apple. I've never seen this in real life or like eaten it before. Have you had one of these before?
No, never seen it.
Okay. When you feel it, it's round and it feels like kind of soft, almost like feels like a spongy avocado. That's how I feel like the texture is.
Yeah, tell them.
Tell them. Should I say some facts about it, or should I just cut it open?
Just cut it open. Who cares? Who cares?
What if people want to know?
They can find out themselves.
It says it's a juicy jelly-like texture, flavors of grape and apple.
Where does it came from? Do you know?
No.
So much information.
Google it. You have a computer right in front of you. Come on.
All right.
Get. I'm the one cutting all the fruit. He's just sitting there.
Enjoy the benefits of the fruit.
I don't even know if I'm like cutting this correctly.
It's from Panama.
Panama. Okay.
Wow.
Really cool. So, the reason why it's called a star apple is because when you look inside of it, I don't know if you can see from there, but there's like a star shape inside. So, I don't know how we eat it. Do we just like eat the fruit inside? I did not like research any of this before. Here, like
If it die, only if you're only supposed to lick it.
don't eat the peel. Here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's try it at the same time.
Why is it making me dip?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Whoa.
A crazy texture.
It almost tastes like a longan to me. You know, longan, the brown. It's like brown, and then like it has like a white and then like a brown seed inside. You know what I'm talking about? Like not a lychee, but a longan. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Tastes like a longan to me, like the flavor.
Smells like sperm.
Oh my god. I actually I don't know what that sounds like.
I don't know neither.
No, but it tastes like a longan. If anybody had it.
It really smells like semen. Oh my god.
It does have a very jelly-like texture.
If you're gay eating this.
Bro.
I'll have another one.
It's actually really good though. I actually like it. The texture is like jello. It literally is like jello.
So ever since I made the connection with the semen,
Now you can't
now it's kind of uncomfortable eating it. Me, I'm homophobic.
It's good, but I'm gonna rate it a 7 though. I'm gonna rate it a 7. Or no, like a 6.8. Like it's good, but like I wouldn't like just buy this for fun to eat again. You know what I mean?
It's not much flavor. It's kind of like a gay apple. You know?
What does that even mean?
It's just like a gay apple, you know? I don't know. It's for you to find out.
That's because he's the semen.
You think your mom gonna watch this?
Maybe. Oh, it's interesting. If you like squeeze it, it looks like some milk is coming out of it. Oh my god. Maybe it is semen. Just kidding.
Whatever it is, it has the essence.
Well, definitely.
I make your mouth sticky. Not that I would know.
Anyways, like it was good to try, but I wouldn't buy it. What are you rated? I'd say 6.8.
I say, like, I'll give it 5.
5.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, give it a 5. Let's just do one rating. So we said 8.5 mangosteen, 5 for this one. I need some water to wash it down. It's not bad. It's just like it's just something about it.
I know it is. I know.
Anyways,
I know you agree with me, bro. I know you agree with me.
I don't even know what you're saying. Anyways, so any other news to talk about?
I also went to Marfa.
Oh yeah, you went to Marfa.
It happened so long ago.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also took a little break. We're both taking vacations before we deserve a vacation.
Yeah, that's why we need the grind because
YOLO, you know.
But tell them about Marfa. I have never been there. I passed through, but
Well, Marfa is one of those towns that everybody's seen before. You know, if you are a connoisseur of social media, you've seen this picture of this product store popped up in the middle of nowhere. But that's where Marfa is. Quite an interesting town. So, this town is what all the like rich
like
artists,
nomads.
like would imagine Texas would be like, but don't want to live in Texas. So
Interesting.
all those like rich, like snubby artists just all came together and then like made this town. So that's what Marfa is. Super weird.
Why do you say snobby?
Because everybody do like. We went there. They have like 7 restaurants there. They're all super fancy.
They're like all Michelin star restaurants.
I know, all like gourmet. It's like in the middle of nowhere, Texas, like desert, right? And then you have like people out there eating goat cheese salad.
I like goat cheese salad.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to exist in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
you know?
True. I get it.
Just,
like it was there in that location.
Yeah, they're just out there eating vegan food.
Yeah, that should be like a metropolitan thing.
Yeah.
But they're out there like with like the prickly pear cactus.
Everybody's super fancy, and then like they're just dressing. Everybody's dressing like perfect,
like artsy
cowboy boots with no dirt. Even though in the middle of the desert. And then
it doesn't even sound like a real place.
It's not a real place. Like I love the concept. Like it inspired me honestly, but I would say I don't think I can see myself living there. Maybe I would. Like it's pretty cool to visit once, but it's just coming from like an extra, like if I don't know, it's just super weird because like nobody there is from Texas, you know, like everybody there is like from New York or California, and then they just like want to do art and then they want to get away from people, but at the same time like they are like too cool to quit like the city lifestyle, you know. So like it's like a combination of like everybody there just talking about like I was overhearing conversation in the restaurant and it's like, oh, so yeah, I only care about I'm very careful about the material I choose when I'm making my pieces. There just needs to be I can like what is it? Ecological, like friendly, you know, stuff like that, which is cool. You know, I'm not dogging on it, but I'm just saying like, you live in a fucking desert. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, it sounds like a Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like it was like there's a disconnect between the environment and the people. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's almost like because if you're living out there, unless you're living in that town, like most other people living out there, it's like near like Big Bend, like National Park, and like, a lot of people are like camping out there. It's like a lot of people want to be like off grid. It's like weird. It sounds like it's like a paradox.
Yeah,
it's like a paradox. That's what it sounds like. It's like almost like you want the off grid lifestyle,
precisely. Yeah.
but it's like not. It's
Yeah.
like you want to be wearing cowboy working boots, but there's no dirt on it.
Yeah, there's
It's-
no.
It
But
doesn't.
you don't like that. But you can't do the lifestyle. You know, it's like everybody there fantasizes like, oh,
The
we're living
artsy fartsy, like
yeah, we're living
off
off grid.
grid.
We're driving a truck, but they're not actually doing labor work. You know, it's like it's that. It's weird, but it's interesting. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Shut up. Interesting. Comment down below if you think Ming is just being a hater right now. This man's been chugging haterade. Hated on Coachella, hated on Marfa, hating on Christian conferences. Nah, just kidding. He actually learned a lot from those things, but that's just his persona today is just hater. That's what he's doing. Okay, while he does that, can you bring some paper towels? I'm going to present the next fruit we're trying. Next, we're trying this. It looks like literally like the devil's fruit. Like, I don't know. It just looks like it's poisonous. I don't know who decided to pick up this fruit and like try it. You know what I mean? The first person to try this, I feel like it's like looks like God is saying like don't eat this. It's like covered in spikes. So this is called the Kiwano melon. Let's see. Would you try this if you were like stranded on an island? If you're stranded on an island and you saw this in a tree.
It would take me a lot to eat it. I have to be very desperate. Like day 31st. 31st. Yeah.
Day 31.
Yeah.
On his deathbed. This is the Kiwano horned melons. Okay, it is. Obviously, it's orange, and it doesn't say where it's from. But let's taste it. Let's taste it, and I want you to tell me the taste before I say what the description says it should taste like. Okay. Okay, I don't know that's the proper way to cut this, to be honest. Cut in half, scoop out the fruit. Okay, I'm cutting it in half. Wow, this is crazy. Can you do a close-up of this? It looks like an alien melon.
Yeah, I'll just zoom it in later.
You can zoom in? Okay, look at this. So it's spiky orange on the outside, and inside it literally looks like alien eggs. Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It literally looks like alien eggs.
Tastes like alien egg.
Yeah? Okay, wait. Let's taste it.
Bit of leak.
We need a spoon.
Not a fan.
Hmm.
Ew. I feel like there's a texture that white people hate.
Hate?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely, like, if anybody's ever eaten, like, baby octopus, I feel like this is what like, baby octopus texture is like.
Yeah, if you white, you motherfuckers, you hate this, okay?
Why are you generalizing? If you're woke,
I'm just saying.
you just like textures.
White people, they hate the texture of, like, this
Squishy.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I won't lie. I'm not even going to try to cover his ass right now. It's true.
But let me know. Let me know if that's true.
I mean, my best friend Jill, she had tasted. I made her try baby octopus for the first time, and like she literally started gagging in the middle of the restaurant because of the texture. It's just definitely not a common texture. I feel like it's more of a common texture, like gelatinous texture in Asian foods. I feel like that's why we like tendon and like baby octopus and squid and stuff like that. While I feel like in most American foods or like just other cuisines, they don't really have that texture. I actually like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I love this type of texture. It's like chewy. It's almost kind of like boba.
Yeah, I love this texture. Don't get me wrong.
It's kind of like boba, but
the taste of this is kind of.
It's very mild.
Yeah. It's
not like sweet. It's well, I read the description, so I'm basically describing it the way it's. Well, would you describe it? What does it taste like? Like honestly,
it tastes like a sugarless melon.
A sugarless melon.
It
tastes like lime. It's like kind of has limey. It's like lime. It's like on the okay. So basically, Central Market says it has lime and a hint of cucumber flavor, which I taste that.
That's true.
It tastes like if you made Jello out of lime juice and cucumber juice.
Yeah.
That's literally what it tastes like.
Yeah.
But the texture is weird. Like the texture is like boba.
Perfect.
Yeah, right?
Nailed it. Yeah.
My
I'm
God.
Save this for another day.
I like it. I'm gonna.
Keep eating that. All right.
How would you rate it? What's your rating on it?
I'll give it a 3, man.
I give 7. I like it.
7?
I like
Damn.
this one.
Okay, this is a polarizing one.
Yeah, this is a polarizing one.
This is Donald Trump of foods.
Let's do a zoom in and put Donald Trump's face on this as the cover, as a thumbnail. I'm fucking dead.
We're actually kind of running out of time, so I guess we can do more fruits now.
Yeah?
Right, just to finish it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So.
Oh, let's do that one.
Go get it. Go get
That
it.
one literally just fell off.
I didn't realize our thick meditating lady dropped our last one of our other ones. Okay. We already have time already?
Yeah.
Damn, we've been talking a lot. It's more fun though. I like eating during a podcast. We're gonna start doing mukbangs. Okay, the next one is feijoa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. It's Feijoa. Oh, it's from New Zealand. I don't know how to cut this. I'm just cutting them straight down the middle, all of them. Interesting. It looks like a guava inside. Here, should we eat the?
Probably the same.
You think so?
Genre.
It looks like a.
Oh my! It smells amazing.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Wait,
Oh,
we haven't even eaten it yet. It does smell really good.
It smells like Tiger Balm. I would rub this all over my body.
Just lick it. It's like a guava. It's like a
Oh,
guava.
It's exactly like a guava.
It's literally like it must be in the guava family. If you've ever had a guava, it's like so.
Oh, but it smells so good, dude. I'm addicted to this.
Should I eat the? Can we eat the peel? No, it says spoon out white pulp and tiny edible seeds. Get a spoon.
Like this.
Okay, so the feijoa has a tangy flavor like pineapple, ginseng, and lemon with a hint of eucalyptus.
Oh,
Is it
oh my
good?
God.
Is it good?
Oh. Wow. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay,
We
don't
need to
say
try it.
anything.
Oh.
Mmm.
Mm.
This is very much like a guava to me.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have a guava tree in my backyard.
Oh.
It's like sour, a little bit bitter, but it's like sweet at the same We need to make this an R-rated thing for you to eat it like that.
Actually,
Jeez.
bro. That's how I eat.
I think you can eat the peel.
You're going crazy.
I just ate the peel.
You're fucked up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The peel's bitter.
Stupid.
This is good though. Definitely tart.
The camera, your stupid face.
What would you rate this one?
Well, without the pill, I give it a 8. 8. Come close to a mangosteen.
I get a 7.5. It's good, but mangosteen was just like on another level. Now I kind of want to move mangosteen up to 9, honestly. Like, I feel like this was like a solid 8 for me.
No, because those just Zaza fruits, it's like very different than other fruits. You know, the other fruits is the reason why it's popular because they're fucking good. So like in the exotic fruits world, I feel like
This is actually, yeah, the more I eat it, the more I like it. It's like kind of addicting with sourness. It's like you know how like sour candy?
Yeah.
It's like even though it's super sour, but like you still want to keep eating it.
I just love the smell of this.
Yeah, I want a
It
candle
smells-
made of it.
It smells so good.
He's just rubbing it on his body. Okay.
Waking some like animal instinct.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down before your animal instincts take over. Okay, next we have the red cactus pear. So, yeah, I think this obviously comes from a cactus. Ooh.
That is damn.
I did not expect it to look like this inside. So it looked like this. It's like, you know, the fruit that grows on a
You need to
cactus.
describe it if people listen to audio.
Okay. So the outside is a green, orangey color. and it's like just like the fruit that comes on a cactus. And then when you open it, it literally looks like an alien brain. It's orange inside. It has seeds. It's red. No, not red. It's orange, yellow. It has seeds inside. Did you try it?
I liked it.
The smell doesn't. Smell smells like a cantaloupe to me. Like a cantaloupe. Ooh, the texture is interesting. So the texture is kind of starchy, almost like like I haven't tried it, but the cutting texture feels like a melon, like a cantaloupe, or potatoey. Mmm. Here, try this piece. I eat a whole piece of it. Interesting. I never knew what a cactus fruit tasted like.
I was not expecting.
Yeah, I was not expecting it. I actually am pleasantly surprised. To me, it almost has a flavor of like a melon. It's like in the melon flavor family, but the texture is different because it has all these little seeds and stuff.
Just like sand. I feel like makes sense because like sand is
It
kind
does
of like
not
this,
taste like sand.
no, like the texture.
Oh, the texture of it, yeah.
Very sandy.
Yeah, it's gritty. It's gritty. The texture is kind of like if melon, like a gritty melon, and there's like some seeds in it. But the actual flavor of it tastes like a melon to me. Like it tastes like kind of like a cantaloupe.
I would say if I died, I tried this. You know,
Yeah.
not a lot of people tried this before, so.
I think if I was like stranded and these two were the option, I definitely would choose to eat this one. But I still do like this horned melon. All right, we have one more fruit. No, two. But this one's a coconut. I don't really know if we can open it right now. Well, this is a mango. We both know what a mango tastes like.
We all know what a mango tastes like. If you don't know what a mango tastes like, you need to
turn off this podcast and go to Central Market right now.
You need to live.
Yes. I think this is a sign that you need to go out more and enjoy your life.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. Some people just refuse to try something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's interesting. I don't know. From like my family growing up, it was always like you always try everything at least one time. You know.
Including all the drugs. Wink, wink.
No,
We don't do drugs. We don't do drugs.
We don't elicit that.
No.
But
Not at all.
this mango is fire.
I did not just take an edible when I left.
We didn't.
That did not happen. Wow.
Wait, this is actually good mango. Okay, this is like,
Whoa.
like, we both have mango, but I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a good mango.
This was up there.
This is good. Okay, yeah. We're gonna be on a sugar high after this. How do you cut your mango? Do you do the flip out method? I think this is the best method. You're gonna have the seed.
You fucker.
This is some good mango. Okay. Honestly, this one, this is like the most basic of the exotic fruits, but it was the best.
That's why mangoes are everywhere.
I think this one's like 9.5. He almost stabbed me.
I almost killed my co-host.
It's okay. He just scratched me.
I have to shop, dude.
We have good cutlery in this house.
Oh, it's gonna be.
The rest of this podcast is literally just us eating this mango. I give it a 9.5. I feel like
10, bro.
10 for you. Okay. That was fire. Honestly, I'm kind of too lazy to open this.
It's fine. People know what coconut tastes like. If you don't know what a coconut tastes like,
go to your local place and get some coconut water. You can hear it. I wonder if you can hear it in there. But you can hear the juice in there, so we're going to save it. Because honestly, I feel like I have like kind of a sugar high right now. That was a lot of fruit. But yeah. Okay, well, mango was the top. And I think in general, on average, the worst one was either the star apple or the melon. But I actually like this one better than the star apple. So you try it. You try them and let us know. Is this really the Trump of the fruits? Is it that polarizing?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Anything else? I think that's it. Well, thanks for watching this episode, guys. If you want to see another, then make sure it gets to 20 views. And like I said before, what you want, you shall receive. That was so stupid. Please.